stretch has Tricky J. Dixon, Putty Green, Island LeBaron. Super Reno, and I'm a Seahawk. Racing Tricky J. Dixon away from the rail is quick to grab the lead. Putty Green will tuck in second. Hemp goes High Hope up on the limb is away third. Mardon Scudoa wide racing fourth. On the inside fifth is I'm a Seahawk. Island LeBaron gets away in sixth. Three wide racing in seven as they move down the backstretch is Super Reno. Then we go back to J.L.'s Bunny, and trailing is Portobello Count. They move on to the opening quarter. Tricky J. Dixon out front. He's setting the early tempo. Leads it by 1 length over Putty Green. Hemp goes High Hope at the rail is third. Mardon Scudoa tucks in fourth. Advancing on the outside is Super Reno. They continue by the 3/8. 29 1/5 second was the opening quarter. Tricky J. Dixon with the lead quickly on the outside. Super Reno is charging up, looking for the top spot. There goes Hemp, goes High Hope to the outside third. Putty Green along the rail is racing fourth. Mardon Scudoa shows fifth. To the outside, I'm a Seahawk in sixth. Then Island LeBaron, J.L.'s Bunny, and Portobello Count. They check in at the halfway point. Super Reno has taken over the top spot. Hemp goes High Hope, going right with him second. On the outside, racing third is Mardon Scudoa. Tricky J. Dixon is backing up at the rail in a four. Up on the outside. And racing in five is I'm a Seahawk. Locked in is Putty Green at the rail. Racing in seven as they move down the backstretch for the final time. 1:01 the half. It's Super Reno with the lead. Hemp goes High Hope on the outside. Is driving on, and she takes over the top spot. It's Hemp goes High Hope leading the way. Second is Super Reno. Mardon Scudoa racing out the rail third. I'm a Seahawk is pacing in four. They continue on to the 7/8. Hemp goes High Hope now by 2 lengths. Super Reno giving chase second. Mardon Scudoa is pacing along the rail in a 3. I'm a Seahawk fourth. They move off the top turn. 1:31 and 3/5 seconds was the 3/4. They straighten out through the lane for the final time. It's all Hemp goes High Hope. She draws off to win it. Finishing second is Super Reno. Third, Mardon Scudoa. Operating back in victory lane, the first race winner, number 6, Hemp goes High Hope, a 4-year-old daughter of Herod's, a McLaren Ellis Suite of O'Leary PEI. Danny Romo driving. A lot of new race record, 2:03 1/5. Race 2, top of the stretch, Hustling Abbey, Meadow Band, the Phantom Ship, Silent Assault, Tammy's Pride, Blue Mineral First, and Major Governor. They're off and pacing. Hustling Abbey away from the rail, looks for the early lead. The Phantom Ship moving out second. Up on the outside, Tammy's Pride is away third. Meadow Band at the rail is fourth. Away in the 5 spot is Silent Assault, followed by Blue Mineral First and 6. And Major Governor is 7th and trailing the field. They enter the backside for time 1. The Phantom Ship moving on to the top spot. Tammy's Pride hustling up on the limb second. Hustling Abbey at the rail is racing third. Meadow Band takes a look at a 4. 5th in the early going is Silent Assault. Blue Mineral First from 6. And trailing the field is Major Governor. Seating arrangements complete. Single file as they move by the 3/8. Tammy's Pride leading it by a length and a half. The Phantom Ship sitting in the pocket. Next in line and racing third, Hustling Abbey. Meadow Band now starts first up in 4. On the outside, Blue Mineral First, 5th, Silent Assault, and a Major Governor. Opening quarter, 30-2. They approach the half. On the outside, Meadow Band moving on, looking for the lead from Tammy's Pride with the Phantom Ship at the rail third. Moving up on the outside, Blue Mineral First is now 4th. Hustling Abbey shuffle back at the rail in 5. Major Governor in 6. And Silent Assault can see them all as they continue by the 5/8. The half reached in 1:01 4/5 seconds. Meadow Band on the outside now forging to the top. Tammy's Pride fighting back at the rail second. The Phantom Ship is hemmed in at the rail in 3. Moving up into contention is Blue Mineral First on the limb 4th. 5th along the rail. Hustling Abbey has nowhere to go. Then Major Governor and Silent Assault. They continue on to the upper turn on the outside. That's Meadow Band coming back on at the rail. Tammy's Pride. They move midway through the final turn. 1:32 4 3/4. Tammy's Pride on the inside has reclaimed the top spot. Meadow Band sitting on the limb second. On the inside, the Phantom Ship looks for room third. Blue Mineral first, racing fourth. They make the final turn. Tammy's Pride. Meadow Band on the outside. Going into the passing lane as they drive through the lane is Hustling Abbey. Meadow Band on the outside getting up to win it. It's close for second between Hustling Abbey and Tammy's Pride. The second race winner, number 2, Meadow Band, a 3-year-old filly by Meadow Hotline, owned by Ambrose Lewis of North Sydney. Danny Romo with back-to-back wins, a mile in 2:05 2/5. Race 3, top of the stretch, Sir Robert, Norgale Trooper, Keystone Sasha, Sheltered Angel, Nearly Ready, Blazing Harrods, Beth's Accolade, Barrasso, and Two Moon Junction. They're off and pacing with Keystone Sasha getting the first call. Sheltered Angel moving out. On the inside is Sir Robert. On the far outside, that's Beth's Accolade. Hustling out 3 wide, racing third as they move by the 8th and into the backstretch. Out front, Keystone Sasha, Beth's Accolade driving up quickly on the outside, looking to take charge. Sheltered Angel gets away and grabs the seat at the rail in a 3. Next in line, racing in 4, that is Sir Robert. Pacing in the 5 spot past the opening quarter is Norgale Trooper, followed in 6th by Nearly Ready. Holding down 7 is Blazing Harrods. Barrasso racing out of 8. And Two Moon Junction is 9th and trailing. Beth's Accolade has the lead by 2 lengths. The opening quarter, 29 and 4/5 seconds. Keystone Sasha is racing out of 2. Sheltered Angel at the rail, 3rd. Sir Robert is pacing 4th. Norgale Trooper takes a look out of 5. Moving up on the outside, Blazing Harrod 6. At the rail, Nearly Ready. They check into the halfway point. Beth's Accolade is still there by a length and a half. Keystone Sasha's second. Here comes Sir Robert now, moving first over 3rd. Sheltered Angel on the inside is pacing 4th. Up on the limb and racing out of 5 is Norgale Trooper. Then Nearly Ready, Blazing Harrods, Barrasso, and Two Moon Junction lags behind. They were past the half in 1:01 and 1/5 second down the backside. Final time. It's Beth's Accolade showing the way by 1 length. Sir Robert now moving up a closer second. Blazing Harrods out there 3 wide. Is now moving in contention in a 3 at the rail. Keystone Sasha is 4th. They head on to the 7/8. Sir Robert taking over the lead. Beth's Accolade is 2nd. Blazing Harrods up on the limb is traveling 3rd. Keystone Sasha racing 4th, and 8th to come as they move off the top turn. 1:32 and 1 3/4. Sir Robert leading them home. 2nd is Beth's Accolade. Blazing Harrods is racing 3rd. They drive to the payoff. Sir Robert, Beth's Accolade on the outside. Sir Robert will win it. Beth's Accolade finishing 2nd, 3rd Blazing Harrods. Back in the winner's enclosure, the 3rd race winner, number 1, Sir Robert, a 2-year-old colt by BG's Bunny. 9-1-1, Tara Win ready. They're off and pacing. Swingor off the gate looking for the early lead. Jetfoot Jackson hustling out on the far outside. Down inside, Rescue 9-1-1. Lead. Heading by the opening 8th off stride. Rescue. Jetfoot Jackson moving on to the lead. Swingor is away 2nd. Going around, Rescue 9-1-1. Win ready to settle in 3rd up on the outside in the 4 spot. Angelic Vision back pacing in 5, Rescue 9-1-1. Then we go back into 6 and find Platanos, and trailing the field, that is Sterling Orr. They move on single file by the 3H. 29 and 2 was the opening quarter. Jetfoot Jackson leading the way by 1 length as they continue off the top turn with Swingor getting a Golden Journey 2nd. Tar Win Ready is down at the rail racing in the 3 spot. Next in line pacing 4th, Angelic Vision to the outside. There goes Rescue 9-1-1. They check in at the halfway point. Jetfoot Jackson continuing to chart the path. 2nd is Swingor coming up on the outside. Tarwin Ready is first over 3rd. Giving cover to Rescue 9-1-1 in 4. Angelic Vision down at the rail locked in 5. Platano's racing from 6 and treading. It's still Sterling Orr. The half in a minute, 2/5 seconds. They continue on to the 3/4. And moving on now to take over the top spot is Tarwin Ready. They move on to the 3/4. Up on the outside, Rescue 911. Platano's out there 3 wide. They're 3 deep as they check in out the 3/4. In the center, Rescue 911 has the lead. Up on the outside, second, Platano's dropping back. Tarwin Ready is third. Sterling Orr moving into contention, racing in 4. Swing Orr has 5. They move by the 7/8, 132 and 1 the 3/4. Rescue 911 leading them to the payoff. On the outside, Platano's in pursuit second. On the outside, racing third is Sterling Orr. They drive to the lane. Rescue 911. Platano's on the outside. Rescue 911 holding on second. Platano's finishing third. Sterling Orr. In Victory Lane, the 4th race winner, number 2, Rescue 911, a 3-year-old black son of Albert, home with the RG Group Limited, trained and driven by Henry Smallwood, the mile in 2:03. Race number 5 of the afternoon, Naughty Bean, JK Joker, Charlotte's Fame, Mac Combo, Maud's Memory, Holly's Our Wave, Udafani, Satellite Fern, and Fit and Chips. They're off and pacing. Naughty Bean away from the rail, grabs the early lead. Mac Combo hustling out second, settling in as they move into the lower turn is JK Joker. They head for the opening 8th. Naughty Bean emerging with the top. Mac Combo on the outside. JK Joker at the rail is third. Up on the lemon racing 4th is Holly's Our Wave. Down at the rail in 5, Fit and Chips. Next in line racing in 6 is Satellite Fern. They continue past the opening quarter. On the outside, Mac Combo drives on to take the lead away from Naughty Bean. At the rail racing third, JK Joker. Holly's Our Wave shows 4th. Pacing in 5 as they move by the 3/8. Fit and Chips is moving to the outside. Satellite Fern races from 6 as they continue off the top turn. Naughty Bean has reclaimed the top spot with Mac Combo now sitting second. Fit and Chips moving first up third. Following cover on the outside is Satellite Fern in 4. JK Joker shuffle back and locked in at the rail in 5. Third over racing in 6 is Charlotte's Fame. Then Holly's Our Wave. Maud's Memory and treading the field is Udafani. They dip into the turn, moving on to the 5/8. The quarter, 29 and 2, the half in a minute and 3/5 seconds. It's still Naughty Bean showing the way by 1 length. Fit and Chips on the outside second. Mac Combo getting a good journey, but he's locked in racing third. JK Joker next in line is racing 4th. They continue by the 3/4. Naughty Bean being pressured by Fit and Chips. Mac Combo along the rail, locked in third. Charlotte's Fame moving up into contention, racing 4th. They continue on to the 7/8. Naughty Bean and Fit and Chips continue to battle for the lead. Mac Combo awaits the passing lane up on the outside. Charlotte's Fame is set to come 3 wide. 131 and 2, the 3/4. They straighten out through the lane for the final time. Fit and Chips on the outside. Naughty Bean, Mac Combo now dipping into the passing lane. They drive to the stretch. Fit and Chips getting up to win it. Finishing second is Charlotte's Fame and the show spot to Naughty Bean. Back in Victory Lane, the 5th race winner, number 9, Fit and Chips, an 8-year-old daughter of Trooper Chip, owned by Max Mitchell. Jim Davis driving, the mile in 2:02. Race number 6 of the afternoon, Dandy Guy, Time to Fight, Turnip Joe Ranger, another Springer, No More Regrets, Line of Fire, PH Dougie, Westover again, and MD Apple Betty. They're off and pacing off the gate. Time to Fight to grab the early lead. Turnip Joe Ranger moving out second. Quickly on the outside, No More Regrets. Driving up looking for the lead. Turnip Joe Ranger will tuck in at the rail third. Another Springer gets away racing in 4, followed by Westover again in 5. Pacing in 6, that is Dandy Guy. MD Apple Betty is racing out of 7 in the early going. Line of Fire has 8. And at 9th, treading the field is PH Dougie. They move past the opening quarter. on top and leading the way. No more regrets. There goes Time to Fight now, quickly up, looking for the lead, and Time to Fight once again has the top spot. No More Regrets is racing second. Turnip Joe Ranger is third. Along the rail, another Springer is traveling fourth. Here comes Dandy Guy starting up on the outside in 5. They continue off the top turn, 28-2, the opening quarter. Time to Fight continues on the front end. On the outside, it challenges Turnip Joe Ranger second. Sitting in the pocket in 3 is No More Regrets. Second over another Springer racing in 4. Westover again locked in 5th. Dandy Guy racing in 6. MD Applebetty has 7. The trailers are Line of Fire and PH Dougie. They move over to the backside. 59-1 the half. Time to Fight maintaining a 1-length lead. Turnip Joe Ranger sitting on the outside. No More Regrets at the rail. Is hemmed in the pocket third. Getting a good second over Journey. Another Springer racing in 4. And another Springer is sent 3 wide. They check in at the 3/4. Time to Fight still leading the way. Another Springer out there. 3 wide is now racing second. On the inside looking for room. No More Regrets. Third coming. 4 deep is MD Applebetty. They move past the 7/8. It's still Time to Fight clinging to the lead. 1:29-4 the 3/4. Here comes MD Applebetty up on the far outside. They make the final turn. MD Applebetty on the outside now, forging to the top of the far outside. Dandy Guy is closing in. MD Applebetty, Dandy Guy. MD Applebetty will win it. It's close for second between No More Regrets and Dandy Guy. Fighting back, the 6th race winner, number 9, MD Applebetty, a 5-year-old daughter of Wavor over Earl Skirman. Danny Romo picking up his 3rd winner of the afternoon. Mile in 2:01 4/5. Race number 7 of the afternoon, top of the stretch. The $10,600 first division of the Lofty Hardy Memorial has a Racketeer, Paris Model, Cash Under the Table, Jaguar Knight, Sherwood Finesse, Acton's Heritage, Kill Karen Kane, Nickway Regal, and Escorts Abe. Here they come. They're off and pacing our Racketeer away, looking for the early lead. Cash Under the Table driving out alertly on the outside, and from the far outside, here comes Acton's Heritage hustling up quickly, and Acton's Heritage takes over the top spot. A Racketeer will get away in the pocket. Cash Under the Table is away third on the outside, and racing in 4 as they continue down the backside for time 1 and on to the opening quarter. Is Nickway Regal on the inside, racing in 5. Jaguar Knight. Escorts Abe racing in 6 and stepping to the outside. Then we'll go back into 7 as they continue by the 3/8 to Sherwood Finesse, then Kill Karen Kane and Paris Model. They were past the opening quarter in 29 seconds flat. They round the top turn, entering the stretch for time 1. Acton's Heritage dictating the pace, leading it by a length and a half over the filly Racketeer. In behind them is Nickway Regal racing third. Now coming up on the outside, first over is Escort Save. Jaguar Knight will follow live cover on the limb now fourth. Nickway Regal off stride at the rail in 5. Then Cash Under the Table on the outside. Sherwood Finesse going 3 wide. They dip into the turn on by the 5/8. 58-2 the half. Acton's Heritage continuing to chart the path. Escort Save within 3 parts of a length on the outside is now second. A Racketeer on the inside, hemmed in third. Jaguar Knight well spotted on the outside fourth. Moving into contention in 5 is Kill Karen Kane. They check in at the 3/4. Escort Save now taking over from Acton's Heritage. Jaguar Knight is staying right with them second, dropping back. Acton's Heritage moving to the outside. A Racketeer. They head on past the 7/8. Escort Save leading at half a length. Jaguar Knight on the outside second. A Racketeer third. Kill Karen Kane is fourth. They make the final turn. Escort Save trying to fight off Jaguar Knight. 1:28 3/4. Escort Save. Jaguar Knight. Escort Save wins the first division of the Lofty Hardy. Second is Jaguar Knight. A Racketeer is third. Back in Victory Lane, the winner of race 7, the first division of the Lofty Hardy Memorial, number 9 in your program, Escort Abe. A black son of Sherwood Abe out of the Happy Escort Dam Escorts Made, owned by Eric Webby of Dartmouth, trained and driven to victory by Phil Pinckney. Escort Abe winning in 1:58 4/5. Victory Lane to make the cooler presentation, a longtime friend Mrs. Lofty Hardy, Mrs. Carol Mosier, joined by Charlie Dale and manager Gail McAvoy, making the cooler presentation to the First Division winner of the Lofty Hardy Memorial, Escort Sabe, winning in 158 and 4/5. Race number 8 of the afternoon has Dallas Ann, Island Link, Mono's Beacon, Timmy My Boy, Super Bowl Shuffle, Sparkling Cloud, Muscle Toxin, Monarch, and Tamworth Lady. Here they come. They're off and pacing quickly. Dallas Ann takes charge as they leave the gate up on the outside. Super Bowl Shuffle looking for the garden spot. Away third is Tamworth Lady. Down at the rail and racing in 4 as they head by the opening 8th. That is Island Link, Timmy My Boy in 5, quickly on the outside. And hustling up, looking for a good early spot as they move down the backstretch is Monarch. They move on to the opening quarter. On top, leading it by a length and a half. That is Dallas Ann. Monarch on the outside, out the rail, Tamworth Lady, followed in 4 by Super Bowl Shuffle. Racing in 5, that's Island Link. Timmy My Boy has 6, Mono's Beacon in 7. Sparkling Cloud is pacing in 8. And a Muscle Toxin is 9th and trailing the field. 30 seconds flat was the opening quarter. They make their way off the top turn. Approaching the halfway point, Dallas Ann continues to set the early tempo. Leads it by 1 length. Tamworth Lady getting a perfect trip second. Third, and looking to the outside is Super Bowl Shuffle. Racing in 4 down inside past the halfway point is Island Link coming 3 wide. Timmy My Boy in 5. They race into the turn on their way past the 5H. Dallas Ann continues in the front end by 1 length. Tamworth Lady content to follow second. Going 3 wide. That's Timmy My Boy advancing on the outside. A minute 1/5 was the halfway point. Timmy My Boy now moving up to engage Dallas Ann as they approach 3/4. Tamworth Lady still at the rail racing third. Super Bowl Shuffle the outside is 4th. Island Link saving ground in along the rail in 5, 3 wide. Sparkling Cloud 6th. They continue on to the top turn. Timmy My Boy now leading it by a neck. On the inside, Dallas Ann fighting back for the lead as they move past the 7/8. Dallas Ann on the inside, on the outside, that's Timmy My Boy. Tamworth Ladies in behind them. Island Link swinging wide 4th. They drive through the lane for the final time. Timmy My Boy on the outside. Dallas Ann at the rail. Tamworth Lady 3rd. Dallas Ann, Timmy My Boy. Dallas Ann will prevail. Timmy My Boy 2nd. 3rd, Tamworth Lady. Lane, the 8th race winner, number 1, Dallas Ann, an 8-year-old daughter of Dallas Almahurst. Barras Tool, Jim Davis picking up a driving double in the afternoon. Dallas Ann winning in 2:01 and 2/5. Race number 9 of the afternoon, Light and Warrior, Second Shadow, Redo Harbor, Fonzie Bye Bye, No Debtor, Skippy Tar, Tacoma Flame, Lone Water Hobo, and King Harold. They're off and pacing. Redo Harbor off the gate first to grab the lead. Light and Warrior moving out second. Up on the outside, Fonzie Bye Bye is up looking for the top spot as they head by the opening 8th. Redo Harbor away on top. Fonzie Bye Bye on the outside second. On the inside, Light and Warrior is traveling third. Up on the limb, parked out in 4. Lone Water Hobo, King Harold away at the rail in 5, followed by Skippy Tar in 6. Second Shadow has 7. Racing from 8 is No Debtor. And trailing the field, that's Tacoma Flame. They continue into the turn on their way past the 3/8. Out front, leading the way by half a length. Redo Harbor. Lone Water Hobo parked on the outside is second. Down at the rail, Fonzie Bye Bye is racing third. Light and Warrior next in line. 4th, King Harold stepping to the outside in 5. 29 seconds was the opening quarter. They continue off the turn, approaching the halfway point. Redo Harbor continues to set the fractions. Leads it by 1 length. Fonzie Bye Bye, a good journey second, moving up 3 wide. And up into the 2 spot. On the outside as they dip into the turn is King Harold. Down inside and locked in. Lone Water Hobo racing in 4. On the outside, racing in 5 is Light and Warrior. Moving to the outside, third over, Skippy Tar is sitting 6. Second Shadow coming 3 wide from 7. 59-3 was the halfway point. Redo Harbor is there by 2 lengths. King Harold on the outside giving chase second. Fonzie Bye at the rail is locked in third. Second Shadow on the outside moves into contention. 3 wide fourth. Como Flame is following second Shadow. They continue by the 7-8. Redo Harbor looking strong out front. Now skips off to 3-4 lengths. On the outside, King Harold is giving chase second. Fonzie Bye trying to hang in at the rail third. On the extreme outside, Como Flame closing up. They drive to the stretch, 1:30 and 1 3/4. It's all Redo Harbor. The battle is for place. King Harold and Como Flame. It's close between Como Flame and King Harold for second. Back in victory lane, the 9th race winner, number 3 in your current Redo Harbor, a 5-year-old son of Cole Harbor. Owned, trained, and driven a victory by Paul Rogerson. Redo Harbor winning in 2 minutes and 4/5. Race 10, top of the stretch, has Cantley Speed, Parkhurst, Miss Pondside, make her first classy win entirely Mike's Hillview Bonnie and Granite Gambler. They are off and pacing with Cantley Speed away from the rail to grab the early lead. Hillview Bonnie hustling up quickly on the outside. Down inside, Parkhurst gets away racing third, followed by Granite Gambler in 4, parked out. Maker first racing in 5. Miss Pondside is away 6, followed by Classy Win in 7. And 8th and trailing Entirely Mike's. They move on to the opening quarter. Cantley Speed on top leads the way up on the outside. And now settling in the pocket. As they move past the opening quarter is Hillview Bonnie. Parkhurst is racing third. Down inside, Granite Gambler 4th. Maker first, parked out in 5. Miss Pondside takes a look, 6, Classy Win, and Entirely Mike's trail. They move by the 3/8 opening quarter in 29 seconds flat as they move off the top turn. Cantley Speed shows them up to the halfway point, leads it by 1 length. Hillview Bonnie sits in the garden spot. Moving first over, Granite Gambler third, giving cover now to Maker first on the outside 4th. Parker shuffle back at the rail, locked in 5. Third over 6th is Entirely Mike's. Racing in 7 is Miss Pondside. And trailing the field is Classy Win. They race into the turn on their way past the 5H. Granite Gambler on the outside, battling Cantley Speed for the lead. Hillview Bonnie sits behind them, racing third. Up on the outside, Maker first is traveling 4th, locked in Parkhurst in 5. Miss Pondside coming 3 wide out of 6. A minute 1/5 was the half. As they approach the 3/4, Granite Gambler and Cantley Speed matching strides up front. On the outside and coming 3 wide is Miss Pondside. Down inside, Hillview Bonnie is racing third. Maker first in 4. They head by the 7/8. 1:30 and 1 3/4. On the inside, Cantley Speed a slight lead over Granite Gambler. Hillview Bonnie has nowhere to go third. Out there 3 wide, Miss Pondside 4th. They straighten out to the lane for the final time. Cantley Speed still out front. Hillview Bonnie in the passing lane. Granite Gambler up on the outside. Cantley Speed, it's close. We'll have to wait for the picture. Winner number 1, Cantley Speed, a 5-year-old chestnut gelded son of Doste Drummond, of Paul Lanigan and Earl Smith. Earl Smith driving the mile in 2 minutes and 4/5. Race number 11 of the afternoon, second division of the Lofty Hardy Memorial, has Harborview Jacob Molson, West River Diesel, Night Spar, Island Norwood, Clonmel Classic, Island Nukes, and LF Beauty. They're at the top of the stretch, and here they come. They're off and pacing. Molson gets the first call. West River Diesel driving up on the outside. Harborview Jacob quickly away from the rail as they race into the first turn on by the opening 8th. In the center, Molson is emerging with the top spot. Harborview Jacob gets away second on the inside. Settling in, West River Diesel is third. LF Beauty comes away racing in the 4 spot. Pacing out of 5 as they continue down the backstretch for time 1. And past the opening quarter is Island Norwood. Night Spar is racing from 6, holding down 7, Clonmel Classic, and treading the field as they move by the 3/8 is Island Nukes. Opening quarter, 28 and 2/5 seconds. They continue off the top turn. Harbor View Jacob is showing the way, leading it by a length and a half. Molson sits in the pocket, moving up on the outside and coming first over as they approach the halfway point. Is LF Beauty moving up on the outside with cover. Is Island Norwood racing in 4. Caught on the inside. West River Diesel has 5. They dip into the turn on their way to the 5/8. Harbor View Jacob continuing to show the way. 59 and 2.5. That's LF Beauty up on the outside second. Locked in at the rail is Molson. Now going 3 wide. Island Norwood is third. Molson locked in fourth. Fifth is Knightspar. West River Diesel looking to get off the rail in 6. They check in at the 3/4. On the far outside, Island Norwood now taking over the lead. Harbor View Jacob second. Here comes Knightspar up on the outside third. LF Beauty on the outside fourth. Molson fifth. West River Diesel. They head off the top turn, 1:30 and 1 3/4. Island Norwood is leading them to the payoff. Here comes Knightspar now trying to reel them in second. They drive to the stretch. Island Norwood, Knightspar trying to close in. Island Norwood, Knightspar on the outside. West River Diesel, one final surge, not enough. The winner is Island Norwood. Back in victory lane, the winner of race 11, the second division of the Lofty Hardy Memorial, number 5, Island Norwood. They colt by Sherwood Abe out of the Easy Adios Dam Exceptional Adios. It's bred by Bob Webster, PEI. Tom McPherson of Glace Bay, trained and driven to victory by Albert Bernard. Island Norwood taking the second division of the Lofty Hardy. A new race record, 1:59 and 3/5. Victory lane making the Kudo presentation. Longtime friend of the late Mrs. Lofty Hardy, Carol Mosier, joined by Charlie Dale and Gail McAvoy, making the Kudo presentation to the second division Lofty Hardy Memorial winner, Island Norwood. 12th and final dash of the afternoon has Ankin Hot Heel, Snow Scooter, Past Due, Rowdy Colt, Baron Butch, Kate Footice, Island Navigator, Silver Raven, and Rockin' Michael. They're off and pacing. Ankin Hot Heels out the rail away, looking for the lead with Snow Scooter in Past Due. They move into the first turn. Ankin Hot Heels comes away on top on the inside. Rockin' Michael gets away in the pocket. Snow Scooter on the outside third. Past Due caught wide, racing fourth. On the inside in 5, that's Rowdy Colt. On the outside racing from 6 is Silver Raven down out the rail and is sitting in the 7th spot past the opening quarter. Is Kate Footice. Then we go back to Baron Butch, and treading the field is Island Navigator. They make their way on to the 3/8, and Snow Scooter has taken over the lead. Outside Past Due is racing second. Ankin Hot Heels out the rail is looking at it from 3. Up on the outside, here comes Silver Raven into the 4th spot. Rockin' Michael has 5. Baron Butch moving third over in 6. Rowdy Colt shuffle back to 7. Then Kate Footice is racing from 8. Island Navigator trailing. 29 and 1 the opening quarter. They move up past the halfway point. Up front, it's Snow Scooter. Now being challenged by Past Due with Ankin Hot Heels in behind them third. Baron Butch quickly moving up on the outside now 4th. Rockin' Michael at the rail has 5. They make their way onto the backside for the final time. 59 and 4 was the half. Snow Scooter continuing to chart the path. Ankin Hot Heels getting a good journey in the pocket. Past Due on the outside. Here comes Baron Butch. Now sent out there 3 wide. They're midway down the backside. Baron Butch on the far outside moving up to challenge Snow Scooter for the lead. Ankin Hot Heels at the rail is locked in, racing third. On the outside, 4th is Past Due. Rockin' Michael has 5. From 6th on the outside, Island Navigator. They move on past the 7/8. Baron Butch on the outside moving on to the lead. Snow Scooter is second, 1:30 and 2 3/4. They straighten out through the lane for the final time. They're led by Baron Butch. Snow Scooter's trying to hang in second. Ankin Hot Heels racing third, but it's all Baron Butch. He draws off to win it. Ankin Hot Heels will finish second. It's close for third. It looks like Past Due. Riding back, the 12th race winner, number 5, Baron Butch, a 7-year-old son of J.H. Barron, number Ray Fraser of Moncton, Tramber Rose Air Berrio, Russell Burgoyne driving. The mile in 2:01 and 2/5.